Real Christians know that your identity in Christ comes before anything else you identify as. I can't believe that this is even a real topic of conversation. Yes, Christ should come before your identity as a black person. And this is coming from somebody, y'all know I've been extremely pro-black ever since y'all got introduced to me. I've been telling y'all, stop being baby mothers, stop abandoning your kids, because black people need a black family for the black community. If you want to talk about advocating for black Americans, you want me on your team, period. That's always been my stance. And even I am saying I am Christian before I am black. Jesus himself said, if you put your mother, your father, your children before me, you are not worthy.
No matter the color of your skin, for we will never make skin color an idol, nor is it a god. Your skin is not an idol, nor is it a god.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this is probably going to be one for the archives until I get back on the horse. I'm actually recording a bulk of videos and schedule them whenever. Like I said, after the first, that's when I'll be doing lives, because we got to get viewership up. I don't know if it's the viewership or you motherfuckers ain't hitting the like button. When you start hitting the like button and it starts generating more views from the algorithm, then I'll go live, because I got a number set up and everything, and I do want to interact with y'all. But I'm not doing that if only 12 motherfuckers is going to join the live, because my shit ain't an algorithm. And for some unseen reason, Instagram blocks some of my alerts. So you may have the alarm set, and then you don't get the notification that I'm going live, and you don't show up. I just ain't going through the motions. So that'll be after the first. I don't know how my viewership or my subscriber count keeps going up, but videos literally are taking nosedives, and then other ones are taking off. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. So we gonna get into this now. The first video I played before that nigga started talking was a woman talking about you are Christian before you black, which I think I discussed on the last video. I used her clip for the white nationalist video, stating that they don't use Christianity like you use Christianity, right? So your Christianness doesn't come before your blackness, because they probably don't see you as the same type of Christian that they are. Matter of fact, because they're white nationalists, I know they don't. However, this nigga is talking about your skin isn't to be worshipped. I don't know. This nigga sounds African. I know there's gonna be some people out there talking about, well, he's still black. Yeah, but that's a different type. I'm a black American. That's a black Nigerian. And on top of all that, like Tariq Nasheed says, y'all motherfuckers can't cover up your accents and who you are. Like, we can see you. Now he's cosplaying very convincingly as a black man from the States, and he might be a citizen, but I can just tell from his phenotype he's not a black American. Everything in me says that this nigga's Nigerian. He looks Nigerian. It doesn't matter if you wear chains or hoodies or clothes that we wear. We can tell you niggas aren't like us. You niggas look distinct. I don't know why people be thinking that they can come from the Caribbean or Africa or even South America, and the Afro Latinos, they drop the accent, and we can tell. I don't know if it's your skin color, the way your face is shaped. We can just tell you niggas look different. Sort of like Myron Gaines, that nigga's from Sudan. To the average white person, he looks like a nigga from Detroit. To us, we know that nigga's African. Now, we might not be able to peg what country, but we know that nigga's not black American. We don't care about you having citizenship or being born in the States. That doesn't make you an American. That makes you an American citizen. There is a difference. It's sort of like if you go to China, motherfuckers there are indigenous Chinese people, or at least their variation of. Chinese people actually were a lot darker previous centuries before, but I digress. And then a person that goes from Amsterdam or somewhere from the UK that moves there, gets naturalized and becomes a Chinese citizen, even speaks Mandarin. Sort of like Australians. Those aren't Aboriginal Australians. Those are British descendants. There's a difference. So Yeah, this nigga, I don't know what he's on. He sounds like he was on some bullshit, because I've never heard of black people worshiping their skin or treating their skin as a god. Now, to his second point, we are a god. All you brainwashed Negroes that follow the doctrine or the Bible, you have been sorely mistaken. You've been brainwashed. You have been colonized. I don't know what to tell you. And I've had black people tell me, well, my mom was a Christian, my grandma, they've been colonized. All they did was pass down colonization to your Negro brain, thoroughly wash, rinse, and dried your shit and put it back in your brain. You went to countless churches, revivals, Sunday schools and shit, and you believe that shit. Let me just hip you to something. Just because you believe it, don't make it true. I could believe my girl ain't fucking somebody else, but unless I'm a fly on the wall, she could possibly be fucking somebody else. Just because you believe some shit, don't make it true. Now, I don't mean to step on any toes and offend anybody's belief in their doctrine. I'm just here to be the messenger to let you know that you have been sadly mistaken. You have been misguided. You have been bamboozled. You have been hoodwinked. Any other fucking adjective that describes your Negropean brain. Now, I don't hate people that are religious. I just think they're, especially if they're black, I just think they're sorely misled. And they are convinced that they're not. And my pops used to tell me all the time, you can't convince a fool that he's a fool, and you can't convince a crazy person that they're crazy. They just are. The only thing you can do is let time roll by and them to get a reality check. But yeah, you can't convince somebody that they're not crazy. They live their reality. Like the people are saying nowadays, motherfuckers are living their truth, whatever the fuck that means. But he sounds plenty stupid. And where he's from, they idolize and worship white people. So like it's not lost on me that like he really believes that shit. He probably with his whole chest believes that shit. And on that, all I could tell him is that like he's wrong. But you know what I'm saying? He looks like he's Nigerian, so he's probably a Nigerian scammer getting money off of people, and they fools. And like I've always said, people that believe in the doctrine go to church and give the pastor their hard-earned money. I mean, it might say in the Bible to tithe 10%. Once again, a man wrote that shit. Just because it said don't make it true. But you know what I'm saying, he getting that guala. So the only thing I can say on that is like, I respect the hustle, but I'm here to drop knowledge or science, whatever you into, and just here to tell you that shit fake. You don't have to believe me. In the words of Tupac, this ain't no convent, and I ain't trying to change your religion. You can believe it or not. It's 2025. We got Google. I couldn't make shit up if I tried. The only thing I ask is that you do your Googles, your research, and then come back. It's painful. It's sort of like the Matrix. You can take the blue pill or the red pill. A lot of people have been believing religion 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 fucking years. That's like telling them their last name ain't whatever the fuck it is. They're not going to believe you. I don't expect them to. I'm just here to tell the truth. You can believe it or not. It don't make me no never mind. I sleep good either or. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.